there, I'm Amy. This is Cody. Welcome to my front porch. It is currently snowing, and I'm pretty cold, but I'm willing it to be spring. And if you're like me and you just need some color inside in this dreary season, let me show you how I'm upcycling something I found at the thrift store. I love a good bargain hunt, but as a wannabe minimalist and recovering clutterbug, I have to be careful that I don't thrift just for fun, most of the time. But I did go in there to find some DIY things, and I found this beautiful $4 glass beverage dispenser. It was broken and it probably leaked too, but I didn't care because I have a different plan for it. When you buy these secondhand, you never know if they're gonna leak or not, but I didn't care because I bought it for something else. So I think it was in the thrift store because it has a broken handle, so that's no good, right? Well, I'm going to really quickly unscrew the nozzle, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. And I'm just going to discard that. I don't need that anymore. I'm going to use this instead as like I think it's called a cloche. I'll have to look up how you pronounce that. But I'm going to force some bulbs in this and put it in my kitchen window so I have pretty things to look at while I'm doing my dishes. All you need are some marbles. Maybe you have some at your home. I got these glass gems from the Dollar Tree before it became $1.25. Especially if you're working with very thin glass like I have down here, you're gonna wanna have it land in your hand when you pour it. And immediately I've got more color in here. It's not quite enough though, I think I wanna add some more. You could just use a mason jar if you don't have a big decorative glass like I do. Milk glass would also be really beautiful for this project. This, I think, is a votive that I picked up for $3 at a Goodwill near me. I was going to declutter this hurricane lamp that already had little glass beads in it from the previous owner of my home. If you want to know more about that, I have a playlist about decluttering a fully furnished home, so go check that out at the end. Some other things that I'm going to be using are the lava rock from my yard. So I'm gonna stick those in this baby. And you do want them to be pretty free of debris so that the water doesn't look murky. I hear geese. They say, oh, I thought it was spring. Okay, and the idea is to provide not so much drainage as just a platform to be out of the water so that your bulbs don't rot. All right, so there we go for that one. And I'm just gonna pour a little bit of water. Might actually take up quite a bit of it. The snow, can you see the snow? All right, here's a bulb that's already growing, came to me that way. So that's good, I'll just put the bottom sort of nestled in there so that the roots can get water. I don't know if that's a tulip or what that is, but I'm gonna set it aside for a minute. This is the beauty I'm really excited about, so let's put some water in that. All right, I'm not the most patient person, so forcing bulbs sounds pretty fun to me. Okay, so I've got some teeny tiny mixed crocus. I see that my yellow daffodils are also kind of sprouting, so I'm going to grab one of those, a couple of those. I think those will look especially nice against the blue marbles. Just gonna stick this down in there in a large group of 3 and then add the small things around it. Maybe you've seen the forced bulbs at Costco or Walmart. You don't need to pay the big prices to get big impact. Okay, what else are we gonna put in here? I've got some blue Dutch iris, that would probably be nice in here. Blue muscari, that should be nice. And there we go. Now I'm outside right now because it's quiet, baby's napping, and the kids are supposed to be behaving. We'll see if they are. But these are definitely you don't want to leave outside because obviously if it's snowing, the water might freeze them. I'm gonna use some of my extra ribbon to beautify it. This really only takes about 5 minutes if you've got your supplies. It's what I love about creativity. You don't have to have a green thumb to be a gardener, and you don't have to have a ton of skill to be a DIYer. If you can tie your shoes, you can tie a bow. What do I do with my scissors? I'm always losing my scissors. And I am kind of in a hurry because my daughter needs the phone to do a Zoom call with her friend from back in Maryland. Here is little indoor party pitcher upcycle, whatever you call it. Kind of a terrarium. I'm so excited to see it growing. Now let's finish this big one. Maybe I'll put some live moss in it. It's not supposed to be a moss garden, but I like moss. Cody's going nuts because of the of all of the traffic you can hear. So these are tulips. They're supposed to be red, yellow, and yellow tulips, so that'll be nice. A lot of these are growing, so I'm excited. Shouldn't have to wait too long for these ones. Let's add some pizzazz to that. I don't know if I have enough. Okay, this one will be another quick one. I might still have dirt in my nails from my spring porch plantings, which you'll see in my upcoming video. I won't fuss too much because I'm on a timeline. I have a deadline. Because we don't want these to be soggy, we just want them to be able to reach it. Okay, so I'm gonna put a lot of the tulips in here. What you want? Are you afraid? I bet you're cold, huh? Here we go. These are my red and yellow tulips. I'm excited because it's already growing, so I know it's a good one. So if you were thinking of decluttering some of your containers, your glasses or whatever, vases, you can actually do this yourself. Here's number 2. I can count. Number 3. Alright, putting the water in. See how fast and easy this is? You can definitely do this at home. Let's see. Maybe I'll add pink on this one again. I'm sure my daughter's gonna pop through the door any minute saying, "Mom, the timer went off!" Or the baby will wake up. It has been increasingly hard with a mobile infant to get my videos edited and done on time, but I'm trying. And that's why you're getting videos that are not chronological and maybe not perfectly edited. I noticed on one a bit ago that the sound overlapped a little bit, and that was annoying, but that's life. Progress, not perfection. I'd rather produce something imperfectly. I love the Theodore Roosevelt quote that talks about daring greatly, and doesn't matter if other people criticize because you are being the doer and they're not even daring to try. So I'm doing the blue Dutch iris in here. I think that'll be neat to have that pop of color. Hopefully they'll come up. They look a little shriveled. I don't know if they were a little less hardy. I kept them in my fridge when they came, so we'll see what happens. Now my friend a couple weeks ago, she made one of these from my bulbs. I taught her how, and she sent me some updates. I think maybe one of the bulbs did rot, so that happens. But it's so fun to see things growing. I think that's healing, inspiring. That is so tiny. Tiny, tiny little bulbs. They're like smaller than a grape, some of them. I don't know if you can see in there. It's grown quite a bit. In just a few days. If you enjoyed this video, would you be sure to give it a thumbs up, click subscribe below if you haven't already, and make sure to hit that notification bell so that you'll know when the next video is up. I've got more yard and garden videos in this playlist, and YouTube thinks you'd enjoy this video. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Hey Cody, where you going? See how much do I have? I have a lot of extra of them. I have no idea what my hair looks like. Probably got dirt in it now.